Afghanistan used to import, if you think about it, last year, about $7 billion in goods and supplies. And this has just been squeezed. So it's a very dire situation where the UN and partners are trying to put in as much of the humanitarian relief and basic human needs that we have to address. But that's not going to be enough to address the needs of 38 million Afghans, not just as they head into these winter months, but as they come out of winter. So, what I was seeing and discussing with colleagues, with partners, and the de facto Taliban authorities in the country was what can we do to support the banking and finance system that's on its last legs.
Okay, and I know that the UNDP is proposing, among other things, a deposit insurance scheme, loan repayment delays, credit guarantees, and also other moves to ensure adequate liquidity short as well as medium term. But you've got a system here where only about a little over 10% of the currency in circulation is actually moving. The rest is underneath people's mattresses or buried in the ground. I don't know. I'm just curious whether or not UNDP is working with Afghans to try and harness some of that hidden or stashed money, because, I mean, basically that's all they have left.
You're very right. And I think, this is where if we can put in place adequate liquidity back into the banking system, you will see private sector, micro, small, medium scale enterprises, the lending to them has to begin again. And that's why we were suggesting that a deposit insurance scheme with the commercial banks that are operating will be key. But also credit guarantees for these small enterprises. Because if you don't get the private sector kicking in again, then we're not going to get liquidity back into the system. And just think, at this moment, about 50% of loans with the banking system are non-performing. Right? That's a very, very high percentage. So we're going to have to see these commercial banks also providing some loan repayment delays. Otherwise, you're going to have a run on these banks, and there's no coming back from that.